Hi and welcome to episode number 579 with whatsforchow.com. Today we're going to make a delicious zebra bread bun. Unlike other zebra bread recipes, the dark part of this bread in this recipe does not result from food coloring but a combination of cocoa powder and blackstrap molasses. You can make buns or loaves using this amazing recipe. To start, measure 300 milliliters of warm water into a jug and add 20 grams of sugar. Stir this until the sugar has dissolved. Pour in 6 milliliters or a slightly heaped teaspoon of instant yeast and stir this in. Cover the mixture and put this aside to prove. In another jug, combine 150 milliliters of warm full cream milk and 150 milliliters of warm water. Pour in 50 grams of blackstrap molasses and stir this until totally combined. Pour in 6 milliliters of instant yeast and stir this in. Cover this and put it aside to prove. Pour 475 grams of strong white bread flour into your mixer bowl. Add 5 milliliters of salt and grate 30 grams of cold butter into the flour. Place the bowl on your mixer with the beater attached. Run the mixer briefly on low speed to cut the butter into the flour. Pour in the first yeast mixture. Close the machine and run it for 60 seconds to combine the liquid with the flour. Scrape down the beater paddle and swap it out for the dough hook. Start the mixer on low speed for 60 seconds, then increase the speed and allow the dough to knead for a further 7 minutes. Remove the white dough from the machine. It will be smooth, soft and elastic, but not at all sticky. Transfer this to a large bowl, cover the bowl and allow it to rise in a warm place for 60 minutes. For the dark dough, combine 475 grams strong white bread flour with 60 milliliters of cocoa powder and 5 milliliters of salt. Grate 30 grams of butter into this bowl as well. Place the bowl on your mixer with the beater attached and mix this briefly to cut the butter into the flour. Add the dark yeast mixture and continue mixing until the liquid is incorporated into the flour. Remove the beater and replace it with the dough hook. Close the machine and get it kneading on slow speed for 60 seconds. Increase the speed to medium slow and continue kneading for a further 7 minutes. Remove the dough from the machine, transfer it to a large bowl, cover the bowl and allow the dough to rise in a warm place for 60 minutes. After 60 minutes, punch down the white dough and turn it out onto a lightly floured work surface. Knead the dough briefly and roll it into a log. I'm cutting this into 8 equal pieces for extra large rolls. For burger buns, cut the log into 12, and for smaller buns, 16. Put these aside. Repeat this process with the dark dough. Take one piece of white dough and one piece of dark dough and roll each one out to an oval 15 centimeters or 6 inches long by 10 centimeters or 4 inches wide. Place the one slab on top of the other and cut the stack into 4 pieces. Stack the 4 pieces on top of one another. Put the stack flat on the work surface and form it into a bun. Put this on a lined baking sheet and continue with the remaining buns. Cover the buns lightly with cling wrap and allow these to rise for a further 30 minutes in a warm place. After 30 minutes, combine a beaten egg with a tablespoon of water and brush this onto the buns. Bake the buns in a preheated oven at 200 Celsius or 400 Fahrenheit for 20 to 25 minutes, and the buns are well risen and golden. Remove the buns from the oven and transfer them to a cooling rack for at least 15 minutes before serving. And there it is, all natural zebra bread with a beautiful light and open texture. Thanks for joining us today. Please subscribe, like and share, and we'll see you again tomorrow.